Hi, I am Ashlyn, known as Davila Home on Instagram, and this is my home. We're gonna go through and look at some new pieces and talk about my style. Tips I live by is really balance. I start there, balance with height, so mixing taller objects with shorter objects, modern objects with more ornate or older objects, warm tones, cool tones. The same thing on the coffee table. I like to mix heights. I think books are an essential for any styling. Another rule I really like to follow is scale. Scale really makes a huge difference when styling. So if your object is too small for the space that you are styling, it's going to be really apparent. So like this large piece is such a statement that it wouldn't make sense to have, another large piece here. And then if this table was much smaller, again, it wouldn't make sense to have such a large piece. So scale is really important, and I think it takes some time to figure out what looks good as far as sizing goes with your objects. Another styling essential for me is lots of texture. I love texture. I think it is so pleasing to the eye. I think fur with like the texture of a vintage pillow really brings in so much depth to your space. So I really like playing with different textures and then the patterns here. The stripes with the floral, I think it all works really well against a very neutral background. All right, next we'll talk about color. I tend to stick with neutral colors because I like the furniture and the backdrop of my spaces to be neutral and allow the decor to pop. I do feel like I stepped a little out of my comfort zone with a green sofa. I think it's still a neutral and able to play off of so many different patterns and textures. The green is also a good way to balance. Like green looks really good with warm colors, as you can see here. And again, that plays into my rule of balance. I think you find complementary colors and you use them to play off of each other.